Mykhailo Mudryk became quite a novelty for many football fans when Chelsea bought the kid for 100 million euros. But after you get to know the path he has taken and the attitude he shows towards the job he does, you will be totally impressed. So without further ado, give this channel a subscribe and let's get into it. Mykhailo was born in the city of Krasnograd in Kharkiv region in Ukraine. It was there that the guy started playing football in early childhood and later enrolled in the Metalist Kharkiv Academy. After 4 years of studying, he moved on to FC Dnipro Academy and eventually joined Shakhtar Donetsk, where his professional career kicked off. Mudryk made his debut in official games at the age of 17 during a Ukrainian Cup fixture, but later Shakhtar decided to let the boy go on loan, thus he could gain more experience. Before starting as a regular at minors camp, Mudryk had to undergo 2 loan spells with Arsenal Kiev and Desna Chernihiv. At the time when these teams took the prospect and loan deal, they both performed in the Ukrainian Premier League. Ironically, at first Mudryk wanted to join Arsenal rather than Chelsea. Maybe he liked the name of the club he represented on loan earlier. However, one should not assume things went easy and smoothly for Mykhailo. He faced problems in understanding with coaches and partners, especially when it came to game minutes spent on loans. The managers did not encourage youngsters' desire to take over the game often, to dribble, wanting him to simplify his playing style to the point of reducing any unnecessary risks. If I play without risk, then he would escalate the game and create killing moments. Then why are attackers needed at all? Countered Mudryk. But even then, the boy perceived the whole situation not as a problem, but as an opportunity to improve himself and become stronger mentally. I don't want to say that I have a hard time. Maybe I need this period in my life more than if I played in a club where I could demonstrate my best qualities. Into a club with no place for a beautiful game, fence or dribbling for a reason. Mykhailo noted about his performances for Arsenal Kiev back then. Mudryk should be given credit at least for not succumbing to pressure and continuing to stand his ground. He stuck on his principles and remained true to his style. By the way, the lad supports Barcelona, names Neymar Jr. as his favorite player, and his #1 coach is Pep Guardiola. Nothing unusual, especially if you look at the way Mykhailo is playing. Mudryk is obsessed with self-development and self-improvement. You stop living when you stop working on yourself. He once said, "These words alone provide a clear understanding of how purposeful Mykhailo is." He repeatedly had conflicts with the coaches, who could not just send him out of the training ground, where he stayed for extra work after team sessions. "I work on myself every day. Training with a team is not enough to become a top player and realize your dreams," Mudryk explained. Mykhailo began to appear at Shakhtar's starting 11 on a regular basis only last season, but it did not take long for European giants to discover the guy's potential. In total, Mudryk played 44 matches for the minors, during which he netted 12 goals and delivered 17 assists. Although, of course, most of the attention he attracted to his name from big European clubs came from the Champions League clashes. For instance, last season, Mykhailo had a truly unique experience. He was applauded by Santiago Bernabeu attendants. Real Madrid fans have seen many different outstanding performers, and not everyone has received such an active appreciation from them, so this definitely says something. Moreover, Leo Messi himself has never received a standing ovation at Bernabeu. Even though Shakhtar suffered a defeat that day, while Mudryk left no mark with contributive actions, the performance he demonstrated was a true spectacle for the local supporters. Believe it or not, but already this season, the talent became the most leader, carrying the team on his shoulders. 3 goals and 2 assists in the Champions League group stage, where Real Madrid, RB Leipzig and Celtic were Shakhtar's opponents, became a powerful argument for Arsenal and Chelsea to stage a battle for the footballer's services. Mykhailo has the potential for a top-notch career. I think he can win the Ballon d'Or in the future, claims Mykhailo's former coach at Shakhtar, Roberto De Zerbi, who is currently managing Brighton and Hove Albion. Some may find the words about the Ballon d'Or sound too ambitious, but Mudryk himself sets the goal of winning the most valuable individual prize. No one expects me to receive the Ballon d'Or, but one day it might happen. This is one of my personal goals. Many Ukrainians believe Mudryk may really become the performer to take the award home, and therefore comparisons to Andriy Shevchenko, the last Ukrainian to win the Ballon d'Or, are inevitable. We are to remind you that Shevchenko earned the prize while representing AC Milan in 2004. Upon his arrival at San Siro in 1999, he was also not expected to reach such heights, although Sheva was already considered an elite-level marksman. Given Mudryk's determination, a scenario of the young man equaling or passing Shevchenko's achievements should not be ruled out. If you have a look at clips of actions Mudryk takes during the games, you can more or less accurately highlight his strengths. These are speed, sharpness, dribbling, and balance. And even then, he actually has more to boast of. So, let's dig deeper. Let's start with speed. Here, attention must be paid not only to speed as such, but also to explosiveness. Mudryk starts running powerfully right from the spot, and this is where he beats most of his competitors. Any resemblance to Kylian Mbappe? In a one-on-one game without someone to cover his back, in 8 out of 10 cases, the defender will stand no chance against Mudryk. We would also like to mention Mihailo being the fastest footballer in this season's Champions League group stage. He developed a speed of 36.6 km per hour. Mudryk is incredibly good at dribbling too, able to change direction at lightning speed and have excellent control over the ball. Mihailo fearlessly goes against one or even two rivalries, and these attempts are often paid off. Although Chelsea's newbie is right-handed, his left leg is very well developed, which makes him unpredictable on the pitch. In general, the prospect likes to move from the wing to the center for a shot on goal. Though moving to the wing area and making a cross with his left foot is no problem for him either. Mudryk's ability to shoot on goal at full speed is another aspect worth noting. More often, he likes to nail a long shot and has already slotted screamers this season. Bearing in mind the described set of skills, it's getting more obvious why he attracts attention from 2 to 3 defenders, and he's literally unstoppable on his own. Aside from the fact that sometimes to play Mudryk out of the game is simply not enough, the Wonder Boy still manages to provide free space for teammates. Mihailo constantly aims to move forward even without the ball. Notice how, as soon as he makes a pass to a partner, a powerful sprint is made forward with the intention to reach the ball again. The term intelligent runs also sounds familiar to Mudryk. The kid has an understanding of which zones to run into in order to distract the opponents as much as possible, usually terrorizing the space between the right back and right center back. Mixed with insane speed, these adds even more value to the effort. In Shakhtar, Mudryk did both corners and free kicks, thus he's no stranger to taking proper set pieces. A great additional option for Chelsea. His ability to deliver a pass of any complexity is also visible during games. Besides, Mihailo doesn't move in a straight line, so you better always be open to receive a cutback even when the Wizkid finds himself in limited space and time. Mudryk is also a physically strong young man who's difficult to tackle on. Even if someone succeeds in knocking him down, then he quickly stands up and goes for the ball again. An extremely important quality for a Premier League footballer. What you just heard was only a cursory analysis of strengths our today's hero possesses, but hopefully you got the general idea of what to expect from him. Now all that remains is to watch him perform and witness heights he will be able to reach. I have one single dream that surpasses the rest: to become a great football player. Mudryk shared his ambitions. We sincerely want to believe that he will indeed succeed. Guys, give a like to this episode and Mihailo Mudryk. Also, don't forget to share your opinion on what he can accomplish in football in the comments below. And of course, check out other videos from our channels afterwards. Bye bye!